Hey guys, KRX50 here, back with another review. This time I'll be reviewing Deluxe Class Lockdown from Transformers Animated. Lockdown is a unique case when it comes to Transformers, because, as any good Transformers fan would know, almost all Transformers, and what seems to be a requirement to be a Transformer, is to take either the side of the Autobots or the Decepticons. Now, Lockdown is unique because he is a Transformer bounty hunter. And he actually takes the side of whoever will pay him the most. So, while he has a Decepticon symbol branded on top of him, he is not officially a Decepticon, but he does have a tendency to more often than not side with the Decepticons, who are much more willing to pay him high prices than with the Autobots. Here we have him in his vehicle mode, where he is a tough black muscle car with some spikes all over him in various places, giving him a dangerous look, as well as these triple exhaust pipes on each side, and a big engine block, which will come into play later. Got its translucent, kind of reddish-pink, like translucent maroon window, and some more of that translucent maroon-like color on his headlights, as well as the tail lights. Now you can kind of see his chin within there, but it's hard to actually figure out what that is, so it's passable. So to transform him, you kind of take off gotta pull out these side sections from him, which can be a little bit tough, considering they're tightly held in there, and you can become disconnected, but with this joint right here, you can just slide it back on. So then you take them and you extend them out and rotate them down. You can fold forward this part. You want to fit this into place and secure that there. You move the foot and position this panel up. You also want to remove the engine block and, take off and remove this panel. You can just fold this back down. You'll do the same thing on the other side. Fold the foot. Fold up this panel. You gotta rotate this upper part all the way around to reveal its chest plate. It has gold Decepticon insignia right there. You take this part, split it in half, take each side and fold them to the sides. You rotate down his arms, fold out his hands. Now I'll get to a little thing with the hands later. And you fold out his shoulder pads. And you fold down this panel, flip out his head, close it, and then just place it back on here. And here you have Lockdown in his robot mode. What makes him stand out as a Transformer is that he is very tall for a Deluxe class, which are your standard price point Transformers. For comparison, here's Prowl. You can see he's about 3 heads taller than Prowl. He's also got a lot more body mass and bulk to him. He's got more of that same kind. He's got a lot more green on here, and he's got this light green and dark green on him. So here's his face, which has a kind of old kind of heavy metal rocker face paint look going on to it, with an underbite jaw and some mean-looking red eyes, which actually show up quite nicely on camera, at least with the proper positioning of my light. Though, yeah, it still is kind of that maroonish color. It does make him look pretty evil. So, first of all, if I want to get to something with the hands. The hands were molded with a little problem in the manufacturing, into which naturally the hands would only move out about this far. And when I got mine, I tried folding out the hand all the way, and this one broke off. So now I just kind of, well, just kind of wedge it in there and hoping it stays. So that's something you want to be aware of if you ever get one of these. There are places on the internet where you can mod your lockdown to have a full fold-out hand, but it's too late for me with this one. And I'm not the type to modify my Transformers. So articulation-wise, head rotates a little bit left and right. Doesn't go all the way. His big bulky neck goes up and down a little bit. Arms go with 360. In and out. Got a double jointed elbow. It's the well, okay. You got single jointed elbow, but then you have this lower bicep joint and swivel. And the hands only go in and out so far. Got full waist articulation thanks to the transformation. Legs go up and down and in and out. You kind of got knee articulation if you open up. You kind of have what can be considered knee articulation if you open up this panel, but then you only get that far. And he doesn't really have any foot articulation, so this guy sacrifices articulation at the price of his great height. You also see that he's kind of, since he's actually kind of a parts hunter, he's got a little bit of asymmetry with the two legs here, and another bit of asymmetry is this part, which is the engine block, which can become a claw, well, that kind of hook here, and using this peg and this hole, you can secure it onto his arm, like so. And you can place this on, and press it down, and you got the EMP blaster that within the past of the storyline for the show, he stole from Ratchet of the Autobots, and the EMP blaster is compatible with the Deluxe Autobot Ratchet figure, which I'll get to when I review him. And it gives him a little bit more menacing appearance. And it is good to be able to arm him, even if thanks to his awkward kind of articulation, he's kind of got to position it like that if he wants to fire off the EMP blaster. For those not know, well, okay, never mind, I can't explain EMP, I'm running out of time. The EMP just stands for electromagnetic pulse. I'll explain that when I get to Ratchet's video. So overall, this guy's pretty good. He's tall, he doesn't have too much articulation, but if you like his character, you're gonna like his figure. That's the most I can say. Plus, who wouldn't want a really tall Deluxe? So I definitely would recommend this to Transformers Animated fans. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.